next guests are lighting up the screen in Lifetime's new release of the T.D. Jakes' 7 Deadly Sins anthology, Greed. And today they're about to dish all about it. Please welcome LisaRaye McCoy and Monique Coleman. This is, okay, this is Instagram.
Give it to us.
Stop it. This is Instagram. This is reality.
I can do that too.
Okay?
And I can do it with a Spanx and without.
Get over it.
Ladies, I'm so happy you're here. I am so excited for this movie.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with it. Obsessed. I want to say, oh, actually, it's your turn. Sorry, I just got to ask.
Okay.
Because I'm all about this movie.
Okay. First off, welcome to the show. You ladies look beautiful, and you look very like zen and calm, I have to say.
Oh, okay.
So I actually heard that you guys are both very much into meditation, right?
Yes.
How much of meditation are we talking about? How often are you doing it?
Every time someone gets on my nerve and it disrupts my peace. Every day.
Every day.
Yes.
I think it's important to be able to balance out. You know what I mean? Because so much is going on in the world. So much is going on with your family and life.
Yeah.
And you really need to take a step back, not just to check yourself, but to weed off the energy that you know you get and receive from other people.
Yeah, I find that for me, it's actually very much almost a necessity. And it really even, I incorporate it in the work, even between takes, just taking that moment to get out of my head, to get out of the circumstances. There's so many things going on to be able to just drop in and just have that peace.
You do it in between takes?
Yeah, sometimes I will just sit there just quietly.
Say
and
a
just
mantra
take a
or something, or
Yeah.
like a prayer or something.
We need that.
We should be doing that here.
You know, like a woosah.
Yeah.
Woosah.
You know,
Oh my God.
It helps you to ground.
Yeah. Now, Monique, is that part of what you've been able to attach to in terms of like being a Disney star? That's how we got to know you.
Yeah.
And now you're a beautiful grown woman. So how has the transition been for you?
Yeah, I do think that that's what it is. I think it's kind of accepting that what we do is a part of it, but who we are is more important. And so I used to say that being an actress is who I am. And now it's like, no, I'm just me, and I get to do this.
Yes.
And so I think sometimes we can take ourselves way too seriously, and that is part of it. Also philanthropy. After High School Musical, people may not know, but I actually became the first ever United Nations Youth Champion.
Oh,
and I've traveled to over 40 countries. I've worked with the Girl Up campaign for UN Foundation, and I've spent the last 10 years really striking a pretty beautiful balance between giving back and doing art. That balance between art and advocacy, I think, is what really has helped me to, again, not take myself so seriously.
I love it.
I haven't done none of that.
No.
Not any of that. You know what I mean?
Well, you've been doing a lot of work because you are iconic from the Players Club. And like that we know and grew up with you. And at the same time, I heard that you had to deal with a lot of typecasting.
Yeah.
So how have you been kind of moving yourself away from that?
You know, I think that not just them, but me too. You know, when you do such a role that's so iconic and it deems you as a sex symbol, you feel that you have to be sexy all the time. So it's like, is it this? Is it this? Or is it this? You know what I mean? And so you play up to what you know that helped make you. You know, so you tend to kind of stay in those roles. Besides them giving me those type of roles, you know, the woman next door that cheated, or the mistress, or the whatever. It's like, you know, sucked in, pushed up, tucked down, can't speak. You know what I mean? Kind of roles. It wasn't until I got older that I got okay with myself, the more and more that I felt confident about me and the woman that I am, that made me say, no, I am now interested in this role, in this type of role. And so now I'm venturing out. That's why I'm really excited about this role in Greed.
Yeah.
And from the trailers, it looks so good. So
Juicy.
good. From here until, you know, the sky's blue. Monique, you and Corbin Bleu have become great friends and remained great friends.
Yes, it's been over 15 years.
Oh my God, will you guys ever do anything? Is there a project you would do together?
Yes, so, you know, we just did a Christmas dance reunion on Lifetime over this past holiday, and it was so well received, and we were really surprised by that in some way.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, well, you know, we're just like, wow, people really love us. So I can't talk too much about it, but we have gotten in the writer's room, and we are
Great.
developing our own series.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Absolutely. And LisaRaye, your series, Single Ladies, was a fan favorite to so many people.
Yes.
Do you think we can get a reboot of that? Like, what do you
No.
think? No.
No,
She shut
no,
that
seriously.
down.
I don't know because the show did have problems. We had the beautiful Stacey Dash at first,
Yeah.
and then we got the beautiful Denise Vassie, and she got married and she has kids and a beautiful husband and a beautiful life. So I'm not sure if she wants to come back or not. But you're right. It was such the black Sex in the City, and I
Yes.
wouldn't mind them recasting that role if that's what it's going to be, and us bringing single ladies back. I would not be opposed to that.
Heard it here first. You never
Right.
know.
That would be great.
You absolutely never know.
Another series that we can see you on is A House Divided.
Emmy
where you
nominated.
play-
Yes.
the
Yes.
scandalous Alexis.
Yes.
Like, what drew you to that role?
That role was a cameo at first. I was
Really?
supposed to go in and just do a little cameo, came back out, and Lawrence Hilton Jacob, and our chemistry was just so grand till I started coming back more and more, and then the storyline started building around us, and then here we are now at our 5th season.
How
So
about
that's
that?
great. And I have my other series on BET, which is called Family Business, so I'm juggling a lot and doing a
Powerhouse.
lot.
How
I'm so
about
blessed.
that? Now, I have to say, Monique, you have a children's book, and I love the title, Affirmation Alphabet.
Yes.
Tell me all about it.
Yeah, so Affirmation Alphabet takes kids through the alphabet, and it's really an opportunity for parents to affirm their children and to speak life over them. And it's to help kids to realize that everything that you have is already inside of you. So often I think we grow up and we're seeking elsewhere to fill us, but we already had it as kids. I think every
Yeah.
child is a genius. And so it's like, A is, I'm amazing, I'm awesome, I'm aligned to my highest good, and so on. And I'm looking for a publisher right now, so call me.
Well, I want to get
You'll
the first
get it.
copy for my grandbaby.
You'll get
so
it.
make sure that I do.
Absolutely. So the biggest thing we want to talk about is greed for you. I mean, it's sultry. There's so much darkness to it. It's got a lot going on. How are your characters connected?
But we got so excited. We're like, greed is so
We're like,
dark. It's like, yes, you know?
How are our characters connected?
Right.
Yeah.
All of a sudden we were like,
Even if she wasn't connected, my character makes her connected. My
Honestly.
character reels her in like, come here.
Okay.
yes. And my character is a somewhat insecure but ambitious young woman who sees this stunning lady who is just so established, and she wants to know how she got that life. And as I start getting lured in and seeing behind the veil, I start to learn that things are not always on the up and up, and I start making some poor decisions.
Yeah, I'm the big bad wolf in this,
Yeah.
you know, and I had so much fun.
No, but like, she really did though. She had too much fun.
I know. And people were like, you've done this before. I was like, no, but yeah, but okay, so all right. You know? Can you tell?
Yeah. Hilarious. What advice would you guys give to the Zuris of the world? I'm curious.
I'm a favorite of making mistakes. You know what I mean? You have to learn firsthand. You can tell me, but unless I experience it for myself, you know, when you go through something devastating or pain, you won't go through that anymore. You're gonna go through many other things, but not that. And so I find it, you know, interesting to learn from your own mistakes. But it's a thin line between greed and ambition, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
It's like,
Definitely.
when is it that you had enough? Because then that's complacent.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So is it at the demise of someone else that your greed takes over?
Yeah.
Like, what is that? That's why I really find it so intriguing, the 7 deadly sins, period. You know,
Right.
we are guilty of at least one of them, you know? Because I had to look them up and say, well, oh, I did that. I did this too. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to hell, you know?
I'll see you there.
And with champagne, you know what I mean?
No, not
I
champagne.
would say heal your traumas and know your worth. You know, because I think, you know, one of the things that I love about this role is the fact that Zuri is not a victim. There is a moment where she could have made a different decision, but I think that it comes from the fact that when you don't know your worth and other people do, it's very easy for them to take advantage of that, and it's very easy for you to start thinking that you need to compromise yourself in order to be where you are. So look around, be grateful for what you have, definitely tote that line. I don't think there's anything wrong with being ambitious and wanting to have every dream that's embedded in your heart, but truly, the moment you start being willing to compromise or
Other
hurt
people.
other people in the process, that's when you know it's gone too far.
Ah,
Yeah,
get
agreed.
you there.
That's it in a nutshell.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
it. You did good. Great.
Yes.
High five. You taught me well. Okay, there you go.
Well, it's crazy to be talking about sins and everything when you're working with the mighty great T.D. Jakes.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
What is it like? What's he like
Yeah.
in everyday circumstance, you know?
He got me together years ago when I had my reality show, The Real McCoy. I had lost faith.
Oh.
And I was searching. And I was embarking on trying to find myself, just period, you know? And he sat me down and gave me the 1, 2, 3, and the ABC. You know, you have no right to not think of yourself as blessed. I'll go and show you at the hospital some people that need help. And I was like, you know, but I needed it like that, straight.
Yeah.
And he helped me get up and up on the arrow, you know? And hence I've been baptized for almost 10 years and changed
Come
my
on,
life.
Lisa,
And,
yeah.
you know, still making mistakes, you know what I
Right,
mean?
you're
But
human.
that's life,
Yeah. Right.
you know what I mean? And so to get a chance to work with him in his production, for me was like, oh, I'm doing something right, Mom. Look, I may go to heaven, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's all the white, you know what I mean? I'd be thinking that, you know, I'm not a virgin, but I might be an angel, you know?
There you go.
Well, we have a clip from Grease, so you gotta take a look.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's wish, Mom.
Well, what a lovely surprise. Please sit.
It's fine. I'm not staying.
Is something wrong?
I just came to tell you that I'm done with the invoicing. From here on out, I'm running a clean business.
I think you're confused, Zuri. You don't get to say when you're done. You wouldn't have a business if it wasn't for me.
That's not true. You opened a lot of doors, but
I made you. You were nothing but a pawn from go. An insecure, greedy little something.
What I tell you?
I loved
I am
it.
here for it. All of it. I want to know, you guys, you are booked and busy. What is next for you?
Yeah.
I just finished doing it's not my directorial debut, but I just finished directing something for BET.
Yes.
Awesome.
So I'm glad about that. I am doing my Cocktails with Queens on Fox Soul.
Yeah.
I am doing everything that I felt like I wanted to do. I understand the power of no.
Yes.
Goes a long
Yes.
way, and I'm not touching anything that I don't feel that will make me happy
Right.
or generate things that I need in my life. Like, I'm in a really good place. Now, my love life sucks.
Okay.
But I'm working on that. Working on that.
Girl.
Yeah.
Girl, me too. You too.
What's that girl supposed to mean, Garcelle? What does that mean?
You know, I'm with her.
But I want to
working
say
on
this
it.
about you.
Yeah.
Your Instagram gives me life because
yes.
you are so vibrant and so knowledgeable and so cool and so swanky
Yes,
and just
it's
so
true.
there. I've been telling you this for a long time when we first met
Yes,
years
I
ago.
remember.
And I love your love.
Yes.
I love
Thank
how
you.
you're extending your family and you're sharing it. Keep sharing it because it
Yes.
gives me hope.
Thank
Very
you.
much so.
Oh, I got you. I'm
Congratulations.
giving all the vibes right back.
Yes,
It took me a
thank
while
you.
to get to
I know.
understand healthy love, so don't
know.
I earned it. Yeah.
Thank you.
But
And I
thank
love
you,
you.
love
sis.
that I earned it. What
worries.
about you? What's next?
You know, I'm excited to see where this goes, to be honest. I am
Yeah.
doing things behind the scenes because I always am. So I'm developing something called Motivated Kids, which will be an extension of trying to help, you know, like I said, help kids understand their inner
Yeah.
compass
Love
through affirmations and music and books. But when it comes to roles, I think for a while, I think I was pigeonholed a little bit. And people really saw me as the sweet girl. And
Sure.
so I'm excited for people to see this movie and to be able to open their minds to other possibilities because I would really love to move into sci-fi, fantasy, action comedy, and Marvel.
Yes, you just put it out in the universe, and I'm here for it.
Yes.
LisaRaye McCoy and Monique Coleman, thank you for stopping by,
Oh,
hanging out
thank
with
you.
us today. We loved having you. Greed premieres Saturday, April 23rd
good.
at 8 o'clock, 7 Central, only on Lifetime, so you don't want to miss it.